are celebrities, athletes, social media companies, Google, all.
Good morning, Bubba. Getting ready for the weekend, are you? Oh, shit, I don't have any cigarettes. Raptor. Time to feed the dragon. Morning, Tucson Lori. How are you, darling? My young brother, Seward. Texas. Oh. Now, don't be afraid. The dragon is just going to eat the worms and the lettuce. You're perfectly safe, Lori. Right, Reptar? It's kind of funny for me, Bubba, because I don't even do weekends anymore. I didn't really do weekends when I worked because I worked 2 jobs and one was always on the weekends. But now all 7 days are the same thing. That's what happens when you get old and disabled. Come on, Reptar, you've been 3 days regular. Hey, you gotta hold up the show, Reptar. Build the suspense. You have court at 9, Lori? Is it for an old case, or is it just one of those that they're just going to put it off because they haven't done nothing, waiting for you to plead guilty? For Tucson? I never liked going into court. Of course, my worst time was when they finally got me as a jury duty. Oh, that absolutely was horrible to have to get paid not to be at work and sit in a room with several other people doing nothing, and then have them come in and go, oh, the case was settled, you can go home now. And then the second time, same thing, sat in a little room waiting to go in. Boom. You're all done. Time to go home. The third one was an actual trial for solicitation, and I was elected jury foreman because I was the only dude, and we sat in deliberation for about 15 minutes, and I don't think any one of the women talked about anything but the one's hairstyle, some food, and then when I brought up, well, what about the person? Oh, she's guilty. It's like, okay. But the courtroom was ridiculous. Between the prosecutor, the defense attorney, and the judge, they were trying to figure out a car parked in a parking lot 5 spots away from the road with a driving lane and a sidewalk between the parking lot and the cars. Was it 10 feet, 100 feet, or 100 yards that the car was away, because apparently how far away the car was determined whether or not, when she walked up to the undercover cop, whether she was soliciting. I fell asleep during the trial 3 times. It was a very short trial. Yes, Seward. Definitely send good thoughts to Seward the Patriot and his family. Yeah, out there at Tucson, they run so slow out there. They're a couple hours behind us, Bubba. Actually butchered this first cigarette I'm trying to roll. Goodness. And Kim J, you bet. Miss Johnson? Mrs. Johnson? I don't know which. Oh, hell, we ought to just all pray for everybody, right, Seward? And, oh my gosh, we should really worry about Jet 88. She's around that 5G. Now, I'm trying to keep my channel PG-17, so if the violence gets to be too much, I've tried some alternative scenery for you guys. Raptor. So, how about this? Here, is that a little better? Now there's no violence. A little pretty scenery. Keep that image in your head as this lettuce gets turned into lettuce stew. Really, breakfast is going to be cold, Raptor. And I got the picture right in the way. I wish the counter up on top was more accurate for this thing. Well, with the weather being the way it is, I predict a pretty busy weekend. There's people already out plowing the roads out west, up in the hills. You know, Bubba Chambers, the first thing I see when I see your name is that little concrete room with bunk beds in it. The Bubba chamber. Hey, Genty, hugs, Genty, hugs. I saw you were green bottling it last night. Well, here we all call that the fancy alcohol in that green bottle. Well, go ahead and apologize. That was beer. I know it was beer, but it was that fancy beer in that green bottle. Then foreigners use that green bottle. Let me get that out of the way at least. That's cheap beer here. Ah. Well, cheap beer is pretty bad. Yeah, if you two want to talk, I'll shut up for a minute. He's going to ignore his breakfast for a while. Oh, a little more black coffee. They got a little tiny 3-cup thermos. There you go, Bubba. It's all good. But I appreciate you telling her you're sorry if you felt you need to. Way to man up. Actually, guys, I'm in a lot of pain. This broken tailbone, trying to sleep on it is getting to be too much. Between it and the bed sores, bad hips, bad back, bad shoulders. This nasty, dank weather. It don't help. Israel D zooms in. Oh, Bubba, some of those chats that scream with the big numbers, if I'm not a mod, I give up on trying to keep up with everybody. Oh, I love cars, Israel. Even though I paid for it for 3 days, I love that 2.5-hour ride in that 5.7 Hemi Challenger my daughter has. Oh, she got rid of her off-road Cherokee. What are you waiting for me to eat too, Bubba? Good morning, Peachy Rider. Look at this. And I know it's the first time you're in my stream, honey, because you're not a mod. Good to see you. I think we should start a PayPal for Peachy Rider to get 2 more tires for her car. She only has 2 tires on her car. Of course, now it's time to pay attention to the screen. Oh man, the screen froze. Damn it. I want the preview. Why does it say preview again? Damn it. Alright. Refreshing chat. He's eating and he won't. Damn it. Alright. Wasn't even paying attention to the screen. Oh man. Everything's gone. Come on back. Somebody let me know you're back. I look up and I must have hit the cord because it's on an extension cord. It still froze. I don't know what to do, guys. He's eating like a madman. Alright, I'll try it one more time. You're still here, but the screen's froze for some reason. I'm gonna try again. I don't know what's going on. I may have hit the cord.